What is up, guys? This is me, Dewott. I am posting my second YouTube video against Whisper, another VG member, and we use 4 Pokemon. I'm using my new team. She has I think either he or she has 2 Mews, a Zekrom, and a Darkrai. So pretty much she has an Uber team versus my overused team. Check it out, the battle. But her character's a girl, but I'm thinking she's a guy or something like that. So she calls her Mew first. So then I go ahead and call out my Probopass. That's who I call out. She uses Grass Whistle, and the Grass Whistle makes my Pokemon fall asleep. So pretty much he's asleep right now. And now I can't set up my items. So now she withdraws and calls out her Darkrai. And I do not approve of a Darkrai. I swear, I do not approve of a Darkrai. I think it's just childish, noobish, whatever you want to call it. But now it uses Dark Pulse, and it's not very effective because I'm a Steel type, so it's not very effective. And I'm still asleep, so that's really gay. So now I'm being tormented by it. But now she withdraws her Darkrai, and so now she calls out Mew. He or she. So now I finally wake up, and then I use Earth Power. So whenever I use the Earth Power, but then she uses Energy Ball. I think that's still not very effective because I'm a Grass type. I mean, I'm not a Grass type. I'm a Steel type. So now I finally put up my Stealth Rocks, my Pointed Stones. Finally do that. She uses Earthquake, and I'm dead. Because I'm a Steel type. Steel type's effective, and then it's also a Rock type. So now my Probopass is out. Try to set up my spikes, but that didn't work. So now I gotta go ahead and call out my Gengar. And my Gengar is strong enough against the Mew if I use the certain moves, and I do. I use Shadow Ball because I have a spell tag connected with Gengar. So that's actually pretty good deal right over there. So it's super effective, and the Mew faints. So that's good. Now now it's 1-1 right now. Calls out Darkrai. I really do. That was a bad move for me. But the stones work against it. I used a Destiny Bond, but that made that mistake because I only end up going down to 100 HP. So then I uses Dark Pulse, and I only go down to 100 HP like I just said before. So I was like, that's not really well. But still, now I use another Destiny Bond. That's why I messed up on. I should have substituted out, but I figured I did not want to do that. So he uses Dark Void, and I end up falling asleep. And then he uses Dark Pulse, and I am out. So I'm asleep. And some people say that Gengar looks funny whenever his eyes close. And then when he's asleep, because he still has that grin. He still has that smile grin. So I'm still fast asleep. And he uses Flamethrower, actually, not Dark Pulse. Flamethrower. I don't think Darkrai can know Flamethrower. So now my Gengar is out. And so now I go ahead and call out my Latios. And now I use T-Boat on him. And the Darkrai is almost out, but that's good for me because since I use Flamethrower, not very effective. If it had like an Ice type or something, yeah, I would have been out. But now I use another T-Boat instead of using an Ice Beam. So now I am out of there. Whew. So now it is 2-2. So now she sends out a Mew. Pointed Stone's dug into another Mew. I use Ice Beam this time. And when I use Ice Beam, it's in the orange. So now I use Grass Whistle, but I dodged the attack, which was good for me. So I use another Ice Beam, and I knock out the Mew, and I just went off right on the spot. So now since the Mew is fainted, I'm still good. And now she calls out a Zekrom, which really was a mistake for her. 2 dragons. Point Stone's stuck in the Zekrom. And so now, check this out. I use Draco Meteor. It ends up, I miss it. But then she uses Bolt Strike. Instead of using a Dragon-type move like a person is supposed to against a Dragon-type, she ends up using a Thunderbolt. electric type, and it's not very effective against a dragon type. So then I go ahead and use another Draco Meteor, and I end up winning on that spot right there from all of the meteors colliding. So I was really glad right there, and now I won the match, and I thanked her right there. So I end up winning. Thank you all for watching. You too. Dewott versus Whisper. Good day.